Picture this. You're walking through the heart of Seoul, a city pulsing with life and energy, when suddenly, your eyes are drawn to something towering in the distance. It's a 6-meter-tall sculpture of none other than BTS's Jungkook, his likeness captured in a way that seems larger than life, yet somehow fitting for a star of his magnitude. This massive tribute, placed near the iconic Eland cruise, is just one of the countless ways fans around the world are celebrating the Golden Maknae's monumental success. But the story doesn't stop there. In fact, it's just the beginning of Jungkook's meteoric rise as a solo artist. With his debut solo album Golden, Jungkook has accomplished what many thought impossible. He's not just breaking records, he's rewriting the history books for K-pop solo artists. The numbers alone are staggering. In the UK, Golden sold over 60,000 copies, earning a prestigious silver certification from the British phonographic industry, an achievement that no other K-pop solo artist has ever reached before. The significance of this moment is hard to overstate. Jungkook, standing as the first and only K-pop solo artist to receive such recognition, has crossed a new frontier, taking K-pop into uncharted territory on the world stage. But the triumphs didn't stop there. Italy soon followed, awarding Golden a gold certification after selling over 25,000 copies, another first for a K-pop solo album in the country. It's as if every corner of the globe is awakening to the power of Jungkook's music, and the world can't get enough. Golden has already sold an astronomical 8.4 million copies globally, making it the best-selling male debut album in the past decade. Think about that for a moment. 8 million copies. The scale of Jungkook's reach is mind-blowing. And in the US alone, the album sold over 900,000 copies in record time, making him the fastest Asian solo artist to hit such a milestone. And it's not just about the sheer volume of sales. Every single track on Golden has sold over 100,000 units in the US, solidifying Jungkook's place as a true global force. It feels like every corner of the world is falling under his spell, and his dominance on the charts proves it. The album held a spot in the UK official album charts, top 100, for 8 consecutive weeks, the longest stretch for any K-pop solo artist. But perhaps even more impressively, Golden made history by staying on Billboard's main album chart, the Billboard 200, for 24 consecutive weeks. No other Asian solo artist has ever come close to such an achievement, and Jungkook's groundbreaking success is leaving a legacy that will be felt for years to come. And if that's not enough, Golden has taken over Spotify, the world's largest music streaming platform, surpassing an incredible 4.2 billion streams, the fastest Asian artist album to do so. Everywhere you look, from iTunes to Apple Music, Golden has topped charts in over 106 countries, including dominating the worldwide iTunes album chart for 14 straight days. It's not just an album, it's a phenomenon, one that has captured the hearts of millions around the globe. But while Jungkook's achievements in music are nothing short of legendary, his journey is also about the people who believe in him, the fans who stand by his side, cheering him on every step of the way. At the 38th Hwading Awards in China, Jungkook was honored with the title of Asia's most popular male singer, solidifying his reign as one of the continent's most beloved artists. The Hwading Awards, which are decided by entertainment experts and public votes, reflect the deep connection Jungkook has built with fans across Asia. It's a connection that transcends language, borders, and cultures, as his voice continues to resonate in the hearts of millions. In China, his fan club, Jungkook China, is an unstoppable force of love and dedication. Their celebrations for his birthday were nothing short of extraordinary, transforming major cities into living tributes to the star. From the towering birthday advertisements at Incheon Airport to subway stations across Seoul, they left no stone unturned. The streets of Myeongdong, Sadong, Hongik, and even more stations were filled with vivid reminders of Jungkook's impact, with his face gracing billboards and screens. It wasn't just a celebration, it was a global phenomenon. Over 1,300 Olive Young stores in Korea displayed his birthday ads, and in China, they held special birthday cafes in 15 cities. These fan-driven events weren't just acts of admiration, they were declarations of love, loyalty, and unwavering support for an artist who's given so much to the world. And as if to mark this chapter in his life and career, Jungkook is now preparing to release his documentary, I Am Still, which will hit theaters in Korea and over 120 countries on September 18th. The documentary promises to take fans behind the scenes of his incredible journey, offering a glimpse into the life of the man behind the global phenomenon. His fans, as always, are ready to show their support. Jungkook China is once again stepping up, organizing massive promotional events in theaters and malls across Seoul, ensuring that this moment is unforgettable for everyone who has followed his journey. Jungkook's rise isn't just about breaking records, it's about breaking boundaries. He's not just a K-pop idol. He's a symbol of what can happen when passion, talent, and dedication come together in perfect harmony. His journey from the golden maknae of BTS to a global solo superstar is a story of dreams realized and barriers shattered. And as Golden continues to make history, one thing is clear. Jungkook's story is far from over. In fact, it's only just beginning. So, what's next for this unstoppable force? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. Jungkook is golden, and his light will shine brighter than ever.